I'm going to be making something very special for you in this video. Tuck away beef loaf. This is from a 1971 recipe. I don't know what you would call it. It's catalog. It's heavy. I don't know. I just thought I would tell you that so you know why I look so warm, to say it politely. Can you hear that? It's done. This was perfect timing to film the intro. Alexa, turn off the alarm. Usually I tell her to shut up, but I said it nice because I'm filming. Well, this is crazy. So it's like real time filming. And then I know what I'll do. I'll go about to show it to you and then I'll cut. Or no, I'll show it to you, then I'll cut. And then you go back to the beginning. Are you ready? Da 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 da! Hey, now we're at the beginning. So at this point, I had just hard-boiled the eggs, and I'm showing you a rotten onion because I went grocery shopping at my parents' house first, and then I went to the regular grocery store, and then I went back home. And when I got there, I realized the onion I took from my parents' house and was rotten, and the Worcestershire sauce bottle was completely empty. So then I had to go back to the grocery store. And misery loves company, so I brought you along with me. I did not realize Worcestershire sauce was kept by like the ketchup. Looking back now that makes sense, but at the time, yeah, I had a hard time finding it. Okay, back home. I don't chop onions. Actually, I don't cook very often, and wow, this, yeah, I was like coughing and my eyes were watering, and this took a really long time because I kept having to take breaks. So if you were curious about the recipe, you can pause the screen to get it here. Oh, and I'll address the elephant in the room really quick is the tattoo on my left arm. I've noticed that if I acknowledge it, people are not quite as mean to me. I get very rude comments about that. Yes, I got it when I was young. I don't know what else to say. Onion break. Because some of the comments I've received, it just makes me very aware of it, a little bit self-conscious, and so I feel like I have to acknowledge it now. Some of the speculations made about me are wild, though. It's just, yeah, I don't know. Okay, back to the recipe. My stepmom gave me this to borrow for, onions still. I'm the only one eating this. Don't worry, I'm not serving this to anyone else. Okay, so I don't even know what this machine is, but it had this little grinder in it. And so she told me to use this to make the breadcrumbs. So this bread's a little bit old, but I think that's good for breadcrumbs, I think. And I put it in there. Oh. Yeah, I don't know what this contraption is. I figured it out, but at first I thought it was doing nothing. But then I realized, no, you overstuffed it, whatever this machine is. Anyway, no biggie, I figured it out. I added some Italian seasoning and I set it aside. The prep takes longer than the recipe, that's for sure. And so then I still needed to peel my eggs. I saw this hack where you take a hard-boiled egg and you put it in a jar with a little bit of water and you shake it up and it will peel your egg for you. This was my first time trying it, and let's just say it did not go as planned. Not at all. Oops. I mean, I ruined it. And if you look at it, the shell didn't even detach from the egg in the slightest bit, fully attached. So yeah, this hack does not work. No biggie, I just peeled them the old-fashioned way. Okay, on to the ground beef. I don't want to waste food, so I found these little pans again at my parents' house. I don't have kitchen stuff, so I shopped at their house first. And I decided just to do half the package of the meat because, again, I don't want to waste food. The result of which, though, was me eyeballing recipe because the recipe called for 1 egg for 1.5 pounds of ground beef, but it's 1 egg. I don't want to, you know what I'm saying? So I just put the whole egg in. And I kind of used that mentality for the rest of the recipe. It called for 1/4 cup of chopped onions, but I chopped that much onion. So again, Oh, how much did that? I have the recipe here in front of me. 1 cup dry breadcrumbs. I put that much in. And this is, you know, half of the ground beef. If not less than half. I'm not even sure. So it became very avant-garde. Let's say it that way. The recipe called for 1 1/4 cups milk. I put this much in. I don't know. Maybe I should have put a little more. I'm undecided. Okay, up next we have our classic ingredients of salt and pepper. Looking back, it looks like maybe I put too much salt, but at this point I've already tried it. Shh, I won't tell you how it tastes till the end. And it was the right amount of salt. Okay, so I did modify the ingredients. It called for horseradish, which I am just not a fan of. I wouldn't have even been able to eat this. Like, I'm strongly not a fan of. And so I used Dijon because it's kind of like a cousin to horseradish. And, oh, I didn't mention this before. I didn't have a bowl. This is my rice cooker bowl. And so I didn't want to scrape the enamel or whatever that is on the inside. So I used a soft spatula and mixed it up. And this is what it looks like. I don't think I've ever made meatloaf, so I have no comparison as if this is the correct texture or not. I brought all this Italian seasoning and I had only put it in the breadcrumbs, so the recipe did not call for that, but I thought, yeah, I'll add that. And some garlic powder, why not? Alright, so I found these little banana bread loaf pans and I started filling it up and I put the eggs in and I thought, oh no, I have too much filling. I wanted to just make 1, but I thought it was, 2 pans worth, unfortunately. But then I had a happy surprise. As I started putting the filling in, I realized, no, I can totally fit this in 1 mini pan. And that's exactly what I did. Pat, pat, pat. Nom, nom, nom. Alright, into the oven at, I have to look at the recipe card, 350 degrees for 1.5 hours. Sides. With 20 minutes left on the clock, I just put some peas and potatoes, and I used the onions and breadcrumbs, and I put them in the oven too. Can you hear that? It's done. This was perfect timing to film the intro. Alexa, turn off the alarm. Usually I tell her to shut up, but I said it nice because I'm filming. Well, this is crazy. So it's like real-time filming. And then I know what I'll do. I'll go about to show it to you, and then I'll cut. Or no, I'll show it to you, then I'll cut, and then you go back to the beginning. Are you ready? Da-da-da-da! Da-da-da-da! Yeah, I filmed opening the door twice. I don't know. I feel like I'm trying to do something I see on YouTube, but I don't think I did it quite correctly. Well, I think those could actually do a couple more minutes. That cheese is not crusty yet. Wow, why does it have a hole in it? Okay. And for comparison, ooh la la, a little squirty, squirty, squirty. In my mind, I thought you cooked the ketchup on it, but in the recipe, that's what it seems like they did. And then, of course, you put hard-boiled eggs on top. Nom, nom, nom. Okay, I'm going to get real. I'm so exhausted. What time? It's 11:37 on a work night, and I started this at 5 p.m. Like straight after work. I thought this would take like 2 hours. Here are some glamour shots. Oh my gosh, and I told people I would, I don't know. I don't think people are waiting on the edge of their seats for this, but I did tell people on TikTok I would have the video out today. Well, anyway, this was fun to make. I enjoyed myself. But it was way more work than I was expecting, so I truly hope you enjoyed seeing this. Okay, and then we're about to get to me trying it, so I'll shut up now. I need to take another bite. It's not terrible. I'll eat it. Like, I'm not gonna waste the food. Probably won't make it again. But it's not like inedible. It's not terrible. Let me take another bite. I'm starving too. It's fine. It's meatloaf, but with eggs. Oh, my back's hurting, scratching like this. It just passed midnight. I'm exhausted. I'm tired. I want to go to bed. I need a shower. I'm probably not even going to take one till the morning. My vibe was so different at the beginning of the video. And don't get me wrong, I had a great time. I'm just so done now. I hope you enjoyed the video. I'm tired, I'm hot, and I'm ready for bed, and the food was moderate. Okay, bye.